Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought I'd just do a little video because I've not long come back from the gym, and as I promised in I think my first video, I said I was going to do stuff about weight loss and obviously getting wedding body ready. I'll be honest, it's been a long old road. I don't know, like it's a hard one really. I don't think, well, there probably is women out in the world that are actually really happy with their bodies, but I don't think I've been one of them. I think I've always been on some kind of diet my whole entire life, especially in the past. I've obviously been a dancer, so I had to be quite observant of my weight. So I think ever since I started dancing, which was the age of 3, I've always, obviously at 3 years old I wasn't thinking, oh no, I need to lose weight, but I think it's always been some kind of conscious thing, especially as I got older and, you know, you go through puberty, the boobs come in, the bum gets bigger, the waist starts to come. But for me, like, my waist didn't come until about, like, I don't know, like, I didn't start getting hips until like 3 years ago. Like, I had one hip and then the other side was just straight, but now they've come in nicely, so clearly my body is ready for children. Childbearing hips are coming through. But yeah, so I really started to hit my fitness hard, I would say, as when Luke proposed. So I was like, right, I have to actually, you know, take this actually serious. So Luke proposed on the 31st of March. When was it? I want to say 2019. Yeah, 2019, for us to then get married on the 31st of March 2021. Obviously we couldn't due to COVID, so we've now pushed it to the 31st of March 2022. So that's when we're due to get married. Yeah, so the pressure was on. So obviously we didn't know COVID was going to happen, so I gave myself like the 2 years to obviously get it together. So I enrolled in the Joe Wicks workout. I did lose a bit of weight with it, but I don't think, like, I didn't really like the HIIT workouts, if I'm honest with you. Like, it felt like a bit of a chore to do, but now looking back, they were easy to do compared to what I've been doing. So yeah, started off with the Joe Wicks workout. I did lose a bit, but then obviously, you know, you fall off the wagon, Christmas came, and I just started eating what the fuck I wanted. The thing is with me, like, in my mind, like, if anyone puts any food in front of me, it doesn't matter what the size, I will finish it because I hate waste. I hate waste. So for me, it was like portion control, and yeah, it was more so the food than the working out, because working out is fine for me. Like, I've danced for many years, so working out, that's fine, but it was more so the food side of it. So I've done the Joe Wicks, and that did help with my portion controls, but then it just went back up again when I couldn't be bothered to food prep and stuff like that. So then I was like, right, let's get on it. So I was food prepping again, which I'm actually quite good at, to be honest. If I do say so myself. And then I went with a personal trainer. So I went with an online personal trainer in March 2020, and this was just before COVID hit the UK. So I was in the gym for about 2 weeks. I did really well. I lost quite a bit in the first week or two. Yeah, I lost quite a bit. I lost like 3 kg, so what that, like, it's 2.5 pounds per kg, isn't it? So I lost quite a bit in the first weeks, and then obviously we was in full lockdown, and I was doing home workouts, which was completely fine. Doing the home workouts, getting my 10k steps in a day, and that was good. So yeah, the personal trainer I went with was Josh DeCosta. I'll put his Instagram and stuff like that in my description below, so go check him out. I did lose a significant amount of weight, but then I plateaued, and I've been plateaued for about a year now. Honestly, like, I have done everything everything I possibly could do to shift these last couple pounds. Like my goal, I'm not going to say how much I weigh, I'm not going to say what my goal weight is because we're all different and I obviously don't want to trigger anyone and I don't want to trigger myself, to be honest. So I don't want to trigger anyone with how much away and everything like that, because it's all dependent on you. Like I'm always going to be heavy, like I know that. Like I'm 5'10", I can carry my weight well, and when I go too slim I just look a bit like a bobblehead for me anyway. Like since I've got long limbs, long arms, long legs, I just look, when I lose too much weight I look too skinny. I look even skinnier than what I may actually weigh, and it just doesn't look right on me. I will always have boobs and I will always have a bum, so, and a bit of belly, like that's always going to be, and a few rolls on the back. Like I just think that's always going to be me, and I've made my peace with that. But obviously I just wanted to be just a little bit more snatched for the wedding, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I did get a bit out of control, which happened, which is completely fine. I was in love, just moved in, like, you know, I was snacking. And I'm not even a snacker. Luke's a heavy snacker, and I think, like, no offense to him, he is a bit of a bad influence because Luke can eat. Like he eats big portions, he loves a crisp, he loves to snack, whereas I'm not a snacker, but I do have a sweet tooth. But the thing is with me, when I'm in the mindset of I've got a goal, there's nothing stopping me. Like I'm very regimented. I'll be going gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll be getting my 10k steps in. I'll be drinking my 3 to 4 litres of water. I'm very like regimented when I have a goal, which Luke doesn't have that same mentality, which I wish he did, because if he had that mentality, I'd stay on track, he'd stay on track, and we'll both do it together. But he's now joined back at the gym, so hopefully we can do it together. I have literally just took a month off the gym, a month and a half if I'm being honest with you, because nothing was happening, but I'll get into that a little bit later on. So yeah, I've done my workouts with Josh, which was fab. I lost about 7 to 8 kg, I believe, just thinking back, and so I was really proud, and then I plateaued, which is fine. Like your body gets used to it, gets used to the food, gets used to the exercise, your body plateaus. So I was doing everything to like upstart the plateau, and I was doing like, I did start getting into bad habits of like not eating enough, working out every single day, and I was just getting into bad habits. Like the scales were coming down, but it wasn't feasible, it wasn't sustainable. I wasn't able to like obviously not eat that much, and I wasn't obviously to keep the energy up of working out every day. So then I just went back up to my plateau. So I then was still with Josh because he had like a 8-week, I think it was like an 8-week fat loss program, which was like a competition with other people, and I won that 8-week loss, which I was really thankful for. And then the options were to either win the prize money. I can't even remember how much it was, might have been about 100 quid, might be more, I don't know. Win the prize money or go on the VIP year subscription with him. So I decided to take the year subscription because I know if I wasn't on a plan I'd just fall off and put the weight back on, which obviously I don't want to do. And in my mind I was getting married the next year. No, was it the next year? Yeah, I was getting married the next year because it was 2020. I was going to be getting married in 2021. So I was like, right, I actually need to stay on it. So I continued with Josh doing the workouts and everything like that. And it just wasn't shifting. Like, honestly, it just wasn't. Obviously, I couldn't go gym because it was in a lockdown. I was working out at home. I have weights at home as well. And I also have resistance bands for the door. I have thigh resistance bands as well. And it just wasn't shifting. I was eating clean. I was doing my best, and it was just getting to the point where I was just getting a bit like fed up. I was so fed up. I'd done it for the full year and I was exactly in the same place as I was when I lost the 7 to 8 kg. So I decided to do it on my own a little bit. Still wasn't shifting. Then I decided to go on another I needed like a boost, do you know what I mean? So I went on a 6-week challenge with Swench. I'll put their information in below because I saw so many amazing results. They're based in Birmingham, and it was an online coaching as well. So I was like, right, I'm gonna go with them. The gyms were opening back up, so I was like, right, let's hit the ground running. So I went with them. I was eating 5 times a day, so I was eating a lot. Eating 5 times a day, so my meals consisted of like protein wise would be chicken and stuff like that, but I do try and keep like a plant-based diet. I do incorporate chicken when I feel like it. I wouldn't say how my diet is. I wouldn't say I was fully vegan. I did go fully vegan for about 2 years, and it was completely fine. Like, I enjoyed the foods. I get more creative when I have vegan foods more so than meat, but then I just fancied some meat, and it isn't that I don't enjoy meat, because I do. So if you catch me out eating a steak, I enjoy eating meat. That wasn't the thing. I just wanted to try a plant-based diet, and I enjoyed it. So I would say for me, I'm probably 80% plant-based, 20% not. Because I do enjoy my desserts, which have egg in it, obviously. I absolutely love desserts. I make really good desserts as well. I make beautiful cookie pies, brownies. Like, I just love dessert, and I have the occasional chicken. I'm not really a big red meat lover. I think me and Luke went on a date night a couple of weeks ago, and we had our first steak in like 2.5 years. Like, we just don't really eat red meat, and we have the occasional chicken. That's about it, but it's mainly plant-based. And I don't drink milk anymore. I haven't drunk milk for about 2.5 years. We're strictly oat milk and almond milk household, and coconut milk sometimes. But yeah, so with this when I was doing the Josh DeCosta workouts, when I was with him, I just stuck plant-based for the whole time. So then with this 6-week Swench, I needed to change something up. So I thought, maybe if I introduce eggs and chicken from time to time back into my diet, let's see how that works, because I just needed to play around with it. So I was eating, what was I having for breakfast? 2 eggs, porridge for breakfast with some fruit, so like blueberries or kiwi, and then I found out that I had an intolerance to kiwi, so I had to stop eating the kiwi. And then for like my next meal was like a bagel with some almond butter on, and a shake, I believe, so like a protein shake. And then I'd have Cocoa Pops. This was like on a workout day, 40 grams of Cocoa Pops. And then I'd have a meal. So I normally had like corn, mint, some veggies, and probably some fruit again, I believe. And then I would have some yogurt, fruit, so strawberries usually, and some almond butter. So that's what I used to have in a day, and I was stuffed. So yeah, I tried that, done that one for 6 weeks, hitting it hard in the gym. I was going ham in the gym, and literally I was exactly the same weight. Didn't change in inches, because I measure myself as well, because it wouldn't bother me if I came off in inches and didn't lose any weight. So I was like doing every kind of measure, taking my progress photos each week, weighing myself on the scales, and obviously doing my measurements, and I didn't really lose anything. I felt stronger though, in all fairness. I did feel stronger within myself, but I just didn't lose anything, didn't pass the plateau. So then I entered a competition with a girl I went to sixth form with. She started a new fitness business, and realistically after the 6-week challenge I wasn't going to go with another PT, because I just felt like, not that I was wasting my money, but I was spending money on something that it wasn't changing anything. Well, fair enough, if it was changing stuff, I would be spending that money. Like, but I I did enter into a competition with a girl that I went to uni with that started her own fitness business, Rochelle. I'll put the link in the description below for her Instagram and everything like that, and I won. So I was like, well, I might as well go with her. So after I won it in between my 6-week challenge. So I said, is it okay if we start it after my 6-week challenge? And she was like, no problem, that's fine. I wanted to give her like a full description of me, because I really wanted it to work. Like I really just wanted to lose some chunk, just wanted to slender down. And so I literally done like a Word document, listed everything down, what I'd been doing, my whole year journey, sent progress photos through, sent what I felt worked for me, what I felt didn't work for me, and everything like that. So she had the full shebang of Laura Marie, which she kindly read through and went through it and done me a plan. I hit the ground running with the plan, and I felt strong within myself. I felt this plan was a lot more fun for me. I felt like I was eating quite a bit as well throughout the day. I didn't feel like I had to, like, with this plan I was on, where in correspondence to the other one, I wasn't really like focused on, right, I gotta hit my protein, I gotta hit my carbs, I gotta hit my fiber or whatever else was in it, because it felt easier because I've been doing it for the whole year. So it was really easy to hit all my targets. And I used MyFitnessPal to track, and it was all going really well. But then again, how long was we working together for? I want to say about 4 to 5 weeks, and I still was at the plateau. So I was in Plateau City still, and it just wasn't doing anything for me. Like I felt fit, which is the main thing, but I wasn't losing any more weight. So I was like, I'm not going to continue with the PT. I didn't want to pay for another one, as I've said just a moment ago, and I just wanted to see how I'd get on with myself. So I decided to have a bit of a break from the gym, because in my mind I've been hitting the gym or doing some kind of workout plan. If it wasn't Joe Wicks, if it wasn't the Just DeCosta personal trainer, 6 weeks with Swench, or with Rochelle, I was always doing something. So I was like, do you know what, I'm actually going to give my body a break. So I've had a break for about 6 weeks now. I'm going back to the gym today, so it's been a full 6 weeks, and in those 6 weeks I haven't put any weight on, I haven't lost any weight. What I've been trying to do in the 6 weeks to give myself a full rest is just drink water. Usually I don't really like the water in Wales, I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone's going to be shocked by that, because everyone always says like Wales is one of the best for water. I don't know what it is, but my flat tap water is fucking disgusting. And I am like a water connoisseur, I think. Like I really enjoy water. When I go back home, I just love the water in Birmingham, which is weird because obviously Birmingham is probably more Birmingham is probably more polluted than Wales, but I just prefer the Birmingham water to here. And also at home I've got, you know, one of them fridges with the filter system for the water and the ice. Beautiful, like that's what I need in this flat, but there's no room for it. So I decided, right, I just want to drink water. I don't want to drink squash anymore because I have to drink squash here. So if anyone doesn't know what squash is cordial. I would just call it squash. So like your Ribenas, that kind of vibe. So yeah, I decided to not drink that. And the reason why I came to that choice was I was watching a YouTuber on about weight loss and everything like that, and she was saying about, even though you may not be eating, you may be just drinking some squash, your insulin level is rising because of the sugar. So I was like, that's actually a good point. I'm probably just like putting weight on or maintaining my weight because I'm just constantly drinking squash. So I decided not to do that and just buy water. So I'm currently buying bottles of water. I know it's not great for the environment with the obviously plastic and everything like that, but I literally have no choice. I can't get one of those filtering systems for my fridge, or those jugs that you can get to put in your fridge. My fridge is tiny, there's no room, so I have to have the water. Unfortunately, I have to, and because I actually just love water. Like, people that don't like water, I do think is a bit weird. Like, Luke can't drink water. He literally gets acid reflux when he drinks water, which I think is absolutely bizarre, and he has to have a Rennie. So he doesn't drink water, he's on the squash hype. So yeah, what I decided to do, have a 6-week rest from exercise, not doing any exercise, no workouts at home, nothing, no going to the gym, and just drinking my water. And I haven't lost any, and I haven't gained any either. I've not been eating well, I'll be honest with you. I have been eating shit. We've been having some McDonald's now and then, a Papa John's pizza. You know, I've not been eating the healthiest, but I've been drinking well, and still nothing, still at my plateau. So now what I'm going to do is continue with my water. I want to start getting my 10k steps back in, and also, even though I don't really enjoy working out really helps my mind. Like, it gives me like a clearer mind. I'm like happier, my mood's a lot higher. So I think even if it's not for the weight loss, I'm just going to work out for that. Like, having a better peace of mind and just feeling better within yourself, like, is amazing. Like, why the hell not? So I am just gonna go to the gym when I feel like going to the gym. I'm not gonna put the pressure on for it. I'm gonna drink my water, which I enjoy to do. I normally aim to drink around 2 to 4 litres a day. I have been trying to do the 1 gallon challenge, which is going pretty well, which probably helped with me keeping my weight at where it is in the 6 weeks I've had off the gym. But yeah, that's where my weight loss journey is. I mean, if you guys want to know the finer details of what I've been eating, what workouts I've been doing and everything like that, please leave a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to do another video of that. But I just wanted to do like a general roundup of my journey the last 1.5 years. And I'm basically in Plateau City. If there's any personal trainers or anyone that knows anything about fitness that wants to give me some nuggets of wisdom to like kickstart my non-existent metabolism, I am all ears. I will do anything, like literally, to shift this plateau. If anyone knows anything, please help a sister out, because I would love to lose those extra pounds and be my goal weight. But I personally don't think it's going to happen. I'm happy at the way I'm at now. I feel like I look good, like, which I never say about myself. Personally, I would like to lose a little bit on the thigh and my arms. I'm quite happy with my stomach at the minute, which is a shock to me and to probably anyone that's listening. I'm quite happy with it at the minute, but if I could hit my target, I would love to. Like, I literally would love to. And if anyone knows of any personal trainers that worked really well for you, or anything that worked well for you, whether it's what's the workouts that are going around, the Chloe Ting workout, the incline walk workout, which I quite enjoy. I've just done that at the gym, 30 minutes incline. I'm not too sure what the incline's meant to be. I can't think off the top of my head, but that incline isn't enough for me. And the walk, like, because it's supposed to be, I want to say incline of like 12 and a walk speed of 3, but that's not fast enough for me. I just feel like I walk really quick anyway, so I do like an incline of 14 and a speed of 5, and I was dripping. Like, I feel like if I don't leave the gym with a bit of sweat, like, what the fuck have I been doing? And especially when I weight train, like, I don't really sweat that much weight training, like, I don't know why. So today I'll just like focus on cardio, which I don't really do a lot of cardio, so I'm definitely trying to up my cardio, because I do feel like I lose more weight on doing cardio than I do with weights. So this last year I've been very much weights, because they always say like do more weights, that makes you lose weight. it hasn't for me. So I think I'm going to introduce a bit more cardio just to see how it works, because I know, especially when I was dancing 24/7, I was like quite slim, because that's obviously cardio. So maybe I'm just a person that cardio just works better for me. I don't know, but if there's anyone that's happy to give any advice, I'm happy to take it on. I will eat whatever, drink whatever, as long as the weight comes off, I will do it. But yeah, that's basically an overall of my last year and a half. Guys, if there's anything that you want to know into a lot more detail, just let me know. I will do another video. I am happy to do that for you guys. But yeah, thank you for listening to my weight loss plateau ramble. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, leave some comments below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, bish.
Real hot girl shit.